Hey guys, I hope you're having a great day and you've been out doing something you love. Today I wanted to talk to you about some items that I probably would normally not talk about. And the reason being is when I go out metal detecting, I'm looking for very specific items, usually Civil War or Revolutionary War items. But coincidentally, I find a lot of other items. And they're items that aren't necessarily trash to me, but they aren't necessarily the treasure I'm looking for. To a lot of people, they would be amazing treasure, and they are amazing treasure to me as well. I keep boxes and boxes of junk I've found, forks, spoons, random pieces of brass, so there is some value to all of these things. And even though the title of this video is One Man's Trash, it is treasure to me, and I found it even though it's not Civil War relic stuff. So let's look at a couple of these items. I found thousands of items like this, but just wanted to share a couple so you get an idea of the scope of the type of items you might find out treasure hunting. The first item I want to look at is this bicycle bell. Now, I didn't know what this was at first. I thought maybe it was a cane top or something like that. It's got a really neat Indian design on it and these feathers around the outside. It looks a lot like an Indian head coin to me. And it's really neat to see how fancy something as simple as a bicycle bell was back in the 1900s, early 1900s. Really love that piece. The next item is this tin. It is a little bitty tin, and it says 3 Merry Widows. It says Agnes, Maybelle, and Becky. And they were actually 3 widows who handmade prophylactics. If you don't know what that is, look it up. But they handmade silk prophylactics, and they were put inside these little tins, and I think that's kind of neat. It's a relatively common metal detecting find. I found a lot of them, but it's still a neat little piece of history. Love those. Found a lot of tokens. This one's for a drugstore. This one is for a tuggery shop. It says, The Tuggery Shop. Classy menswear. Monroe Hotel, 330 King Street, Portsmouth, Virginia. And that's actually a very historic building. On the back of the token it says, good for $2.50 on a suit or overcoat. Pretty neat. This little pendant is a heart pendant, and it has the Lord's Prayer printed on it. So tiny, I can barely read it with the naked eye. Thought that was a neat find. Found a lot of these tags with numbers on them. This one has number 128 on it. Or, I guess, yeah, it's 128. And this is actually a miner's tag that a miner would carry, and they would punch it for different reasons, whether he owed the company store or whether he was owed for the loads of coal he was bringing out. But this token is token number 92 from the Black Diamond Mining Company, the Black Diamond Mine. It's pretty neat to think that this is what remains of a miner's hard work. And they put in hard work for little pay. And this was a little symbol of his hard work and pay. Little pay, I would say. A few other neat tags here. This one's an unsexed female tag. I believe that's for a dog or a horse or something of that nature. This is a dog rabies tag from Greene County, Tennessee. 1919, dog number 2068. I think that's pretty neat. Found this little thing, and it says Faber on the side, E. Faber, USA. When you open it up, there's little pin quills still inside. It amazed me that that thing had held together still. Really neat little relic. And here's a watch fob from the Knights of Pythias, which I think that's kind of neat. But if you flip it over, it is an insurance advertisement for the insurance department of the Knights of Pythias. So they always were advertising on these little things. And in that same vein, here's another watch fob. And on the front, it says State Farm Life Insurance Company. Plenty for you and yours, Bloomington, Illinois. And you flip it over, and it says State Farm Auto Insurance with this little picture of a car. I believe that's from the 30s or 40s. And again, it says Bloomington, Illinois. Really neat piece. Here's another token. This one is from C.E. Pressler's Barbershop. Good for one shave. I'm going to try and cash that in tomorrow. I really need one. And the last little find I want to show you is a bead I found digging a hole for a metal object. And this is what I believe to be a Lapis Indian trade bead. And again, it was not what I was looking for, but it was what I found. And I love this little bead. It looks like it has specks of gold all through it. I'm not exactly sure if it's lapis or ceramic, but I love this bead. And I love finding these odd objects that are one man's trash. And they are a treasure, even though they're not what I was looking for. Hope you guys enjoyed this little video today of the Daily Dig Log. We're winding them up. I got a couple more to do. If you did like it, share, subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow.